quick app in Swarmauri, creating a system context in Gradio using Swarmauri's Groq model. Now the first thing we need to do is to install the Swarmauri full package version 0.4.1 and python.env. Then we need to load the .env and import OS, Gradio, import the Groq model, import system message, import simple conversation agents, import the max system context conversation. Then we need to load the environment variables from the .env file. Then we need to fetch the API key from the environment variables. Remember, you can get your API keys from console.groq.com/keys. Now we need to initialize the Groq model with the API key to access allowed models. Then we need to get the available models from the LLM instance. Then we need to initialize a max system context conversation instance. Then we need to define a function to dynamically change the model based on drop-down inputs with this function. Then we need to define another function to interact with the agents. Then in the same function we need to initialize the model dynamically based on user selection. Then we need to initialize the agent with the new model. Then we need to ensure that the input text is a string. Then we need to execute the input command with the agent. Then we need to return the results as a string. Now the next thing we need to do is to set up the Gradio interface with the drop down for model selection, and we need to launch the application. So running this now, it creates a local server. So I want to test this out. So I want to create a virtual assistant for students of a university. So this model would mainly work for virtual assistants. So I asked the question, what's compound matter, and it gave me a good answer. So this model now is trained based on virtual assistants. Now I'm asking it again, I'm giving it another command to be a funny bot. So most of the messages that it's going to bring out is mostly a joke, like, so I'm going to say, tell me a joke. And yeah, so this is a funny joke. It said, why couldn't the bicycle stand on itself? So I want to check. Okay, I want to give it another specialty again. I want to say it should specialize, a specialist in city planning and environmental agriculture. So I said share some ideas. So as you can see on the screen, say for sustainable development, and all these are related to agriculture and plants. Now I'm testing it again to create a curriculum for a bootcamp, for a Python bootcamp. So for a Python bootcamp course, so I'm going to say create a curriculum. Now mind you, I didn't add Python, so it will definitely bring out a Python curriculum. Yeah, so definitely. So this is just a Python bootcamp curriculum, course duration 12 weeks. And now I want to create a medical triage. So I'll be testing this with another model. So a medical triage assistant. So that's the context. Now let me test it out. Write a medical report, or write a report. So this came out as a medical triage report because the context is on triage. So you can try this out, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on GitHub.